And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the RedLotus Dragon, back with some more Dark Souls for you guys. And today we got some more co-op madness going down. I will eventually start on my Dark Souls single player playthrough. I need to get a couple ideas because you know, I probably will still do Dex Faith build and get the Baldur Swag sword and the Paladin armor. More than likely. And Sunlight Blade, Dark Moon Blade. It's more like going to be a Dark Moon Blade build because the Dark Moon Blade's better when you get the if you are able to get the 2-to-1 magic adjust ratio thingy-majig scaling after giving 30 souvenir of Spiral, which is very handy dandy. It's just like having the M16 in Battlefield. If anyone gets that joke. Because that weapon is too handy. Alright, so we buffed out use power within Sunlight Blade. We're just gonna nice little tail swipe and then destroy the gargoyle. This is New Game Plus 4 and it's still too easy, even in solo. Just see, oh, 2 hits, he's gone. And he summoned me and the bosses had more health because I'm here helping him. And it's still too easy, so as long as you level properly and you use Sunlight Blade, power within, yeah, I like trains, not really, but you know what you're doing, game's easy. Enough said, I don't need to say anything more. I can just show myself the door and, walk home right now. I'm just kidding, guys. Going up here to see if the Black Knight is here. I don't remember this footage, it's a bit old now. But I'm trying to release it weekly, so you guys can have something to watch. Hopefully you enjoy as well, despite of my shitty commentary. Well, you gotta have self-irony, and the only reason I do this is because, I enjoy it, and hopefully, some people enjoy the content I make, even though I'm not the greatest content producer, and nor do I strive to be, but, only time will tell, I'm the kind of person that improves over time, and, if you have any tips or tricks, or any, tutorial videos, or whatever you want me to watch, send me a message, leave a comment, say hey, or something. If you have any tips or tricks for improvements, or any ideas, or, feel free to talk to me. Yes, I'm a private person, but who isn't a private person, I'm still just a guy. We're just going to normal run through, back up to the Bell Gargoyles. I summoned him, just for the simple convenience of souls, and it still is enjoyable, even though you play co-op and it's way easier, and this game is a lot of fun alone. I enjoy it a lot more alone, but I don't know, it's just something about playing with your friends, man. It is, because, we get home from work, sit down and just, talk about stuff over the internet, play games together, and, we don't really have to pay much attention to this, we just talk about different stuff. I did not record our comms, I'm sorry guys, so, unfortunately, I didn't do that, and I just tried to parry him and I failed horribly. That Katy Perry didn't work, unfortunately. Parrying in this game is pretty easy, but it depends on what kind of enemy it is. Like if you're those asshole Baldur Knights or Dark Raids, they can be difficult to parry. It's just how you parry before most of the time, because every enemy has different timing. Just like that slow overhead swing from the Hollow Soldiers. I think that Dreadlings has it too, I'm not sure. But at least the Hollow guys got it. I fucking hate that slow overhead swing from those Hollow guys. It is absolute bullshit. I hate it. Because you think it's going to come quicker, and you always time to parry wrong, like 60% of the time. It's so annoying. That guy got Katy Perry. He dropped the Tentai shard. That's pretty useful. You can farm these guys for Tentai shards, and I think he can drop large Tentai shards as well. Don't quote me on that. That guy can definitely drop large Tentai shards. You didn't know. Usually enemies can drop the gear that they have on them. Except drop a fucking axe as well. I don't think he drops his mace, but he can drop his shield if you want that. Or you can kill Barton Knights for their shield and Baller Swag Sword. I think the guys in Ted's Fortress? Zed's Fortress has a higher drop rate. A lot higher drop rate. So, you know, it's probably more useful to go in Zed's Fortress and farm it than anywhere else. Just for the simple fact of the matter that there's like 2 or 3 Baller Knights there that they all have Baller Swords, and the one guy has a thingy in the bonfire up there, and yeah, it's a lot easier to do. This area can be creepy or pretty sneaky if the Chandler buffs them, and they all like jump at you and stagger you, put you in hit stun, they just all kill you and you can't do anything about it. So you gotta watch out for that. Mr. Sabo is wearing Artorias' armor thinking he's badass, so yeah, well, whatever. Just don't tell him that, but you know, he's not a badass. He can be a badass, but he's not really a badass. Yeah, don't tell him that. He can look cool, but he's not really a badass. And that guy got Katy Perry, that Katy Perry asshole. Yeah, that's right. We're just clearing it out. We're gonna go and free Mr. Guy, Mr. Asshole that would kill Firelink Shrine. I usually kill him. By the way, this is the most stupid way you can kill him. I actually thought I edited this out because it is just too tragic that you can do this. This is like Cheese Prime. It is... I don't know what to say. I have no shame. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I just fucking sub in the butt. Oh yeah. Oh, take it up the butt, you slut. Well, I wanted him to come rushing down, but, you know, he wouldn't move and he can't run through my teammates. So I was like, okay. And I troll him. Tranquil Walk of Peace. It works on him too, it's so lame. Tranquil Walk of Peace is a gank spell, by the way. If you get invaded, you can Tranquil Walk of Peace a guy and you can just run up behind him, backstab him before he can turn around and kill you, or hit. Unless he starts spamming. If he starts spamming right bumper or L1, R1, whatever it is on the PlayStation, right bumper on Xbox, and probably right mouse click on the PC if you can play with the keyboard and mouse on Dark Souls on the PC. I personally cannot play because there's so much input lag and like I have to drag my mouse away. I know the mod community has fixed it, but you know, I just thought it was a lot easier to slap an Xbox USB controller in my PC and do that way. It's just like playing on Xbox, with better graphics and more frames if you have the Dark Souls graphics fix that I have on PC. This is on Xbox though. That's the footage you're seeing. Just because for some weird reason I can't play with my friends on PC. I haven't been able to connect to a single fucking one of them. But I can connect to like Japanese and Russians and Germans and shit. But I can't connect to people that live in my own country. I don't know what's up with that. I can't see any of them. Can't find their summon sign. They can't find mine. And it's pissed me off so much that that's why I'm playing on the Xbox. But the Dark Souls playthrough will be on PC. I enjoy it more on PC, especially when I play alone. Because it's harder for people to invade me on PC, because I think there's very few people that can even connect to me. I don't know why. It's probably something with my router, with PSN or VPN or whatever, IP, DNS, strict DNS host. I don't know. On Xbox that's open and fine. It's the NAT, isn't it? Yeah, NAT, whatever. Yeah, we buffed her. Scott was running out in the middle of the roof, you know, because he won't trigger animation. He's already with the gargoyle, and the gargoyle's like, fuck you! That's pretty funny that you can actually do that. And I don't know why the tail didn't cut, but, you know, he died so quickly. I actually thought you'd cut the tail from standing right behind him like that. And now we're just circling around him, and he's probably gone. He died fucking quickly. One time, that guy committed suicide. We killed the first guy. I think it was a New Game Plus 2 or 3. And he got... I don't know what happened. I think he spawned outside the map and he came flying in. And he hit the gargoyle statue and he just fell off the map and died. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I barely saw it in the corner of my eye. And I saw the soul counter go up. And I'm like, dude, did that just happen? Because that was hilarious. I had never seen that. It was like the glitch in the Matrix and the Batman was born or something, you know? It was... it was fucking funny as shit. And yeah, I'm still stuck on my Power Within Sunlight Blade build. I think I have 100 decks. If not, I have 100 decks now, but I don't know if I have it in this video. I don't know. Here's the first build of Awakening, and boom, we're down in the what is this place called? I totally forgot. I don't know, but it's where Capra is. Yeah. Not that I have any excuse for forgetting, but I guess I don't care enough. So I guess we're gonna go Freak Griggs, you know, this shady cat from Winheim. And he's got a body in the same room, and this guy uses what? Sound spells? There's a dead guy in his room? That's very suspicious. Using that fire Piners. It looks so badass. I wish when you made an elemental fire weapon, your weapon would be like this all the time. It would look so fucking cool. I would go out of my way just to have all fire weapons, just because it looks way cooler than lightning. Lightning looks stupid in this game when you use it, Piners, and it makes a gay sound. Fire, just look how fucking badass it does, you know? It looks like, oh, it's so cool, so sexy. And if you didn't notice, my favorite sword of the game is the Silver Knight Straight Sword, +5. But I only like it because of its moveset and the design. The design of that weapon is fucking sexy. I wish there was a longer weapon. Yeah, I actually wish, like, I could probably reskin it for the PC. I could probably get a skin for the Balder Side Sword to make it look like a long Balder Side Sword, but only look like a Silver Knight Straight Sword. Just because those swords are so fucking sexy. I love those Knight swords, those long, especially the longer ones that have more range, like the Balder Side Swag Sword. But just, it looks better. It looks way cooler, and it looks fucking badass. And that'd be great. Well, my favorite sword in the entire, like, in real life is the katana, just because of the simple design of it, and it can just cut through, like, anything, almost. Fuck you, dog. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. I hate those asshole dogs. Dogs in Dark Souls are god-awful. Dogs in real life are awesome, though. You know, I've grown up with dogs, so I love dogs. I had 3 dogs in my life, and the 3rd one's still alive, but we sadly had to give him away, because I moved out. I live in an apartment by myself alone, and you know, my landlord doesn't allow me to. He doesn't allow me to have pets in this apartment, so I couldn't take the dog. I would gladly take the dog, and my father passed away, and my mom's all alone now, and she moved out to a new apartment, and she had to give away the dog just because she said that it reminded her too much of her, yeah, my dad, and she couldn't bear the thought of that, which I think is kind of sad because I love that dog and we had to give it away. Even though I could go visit it anytime I want, because we know the persons we gave it to, and you know, they don't live that far away. It's a 40-minute drive. Yeah, 40-minute drive. So I can go visit my dog anytime I want. You know, and it was a 7-year-old. It's gonna be 8 years old in May. 8 years old. Mr. Guy. Tibetan Spaniel. Temple dog. Yeah. If you understood that. I don't know how to say it in English, to be honest. It's just a miniature dog. From. What the fuck you doing, guy? Just standing there. And then just bait him to attack and then do the counter move like that. This ambush can easily be diffused, but oh, and the Katy Perry! Sit down! Nice. Yeah, this can easily be diffused by, you know, jumping at the doors and blah blah blah, but whatever. We don't care, we're too cool, we're over leveled. I do think we're still over leveled. And if you ask me how do we become such a high level, yeah, I will tell you. You can farm each other. You can go to the Painted World, get the red soapstone. And what we usually do, we do it usually 2 times per playthrough. well, you would do it in Demon Runes and in the DLC Sanctuary Garden before you kill the Guardian, Sanctuary Guardian in the Treater, and with Demon Runes. And we just farm each other 10 times each, so I just leave my red soapstone, he kills me 10 times, then he leaves his red soapstone, and I kill him 10 times, and we both gain humanity and souls for it. And you will always profit from killing each other 10 times, no matter how high level you are, because it scales with you pretty well. Actually, there's a certain time or period of time while you're doing it that I think it's like level 160 to level 220. In between those levels, I think the return diminishes, but after that, it's actually has a pretty high scaling again. You get more beneficial returns for doing it, and you get more XP for doing it, souls. Yeah, it's it's not a mechanic in the game that you intended to be there by having a friend to play with or multiple friends. I do it with a lot of friends just because I like leveling up. It makes the game a lot easier, and you know, they like leveling up. You know, I like having a character with 50 faith, 60, 80 dex, around 40 vitality and endurance, and you know, that's a pretty high level right there. Just because then I can use Sunlight Blade, Dark Moon Blade, Wrath of God. I don't like Wrath of God. I was one of the people that hated that thing, thought it was gay. But then, you know, Intelligence got Laggy Pursuers and Dark Beat. So, you know, if you think anything is gay, that fucking Crown of Dusk with Pursuers and that asshole Magic Ring with a lot of intelligence and the Catalyst of Logan or Manus or the Crystal Catalyst or whatever. A lot of fucking damage. With Power Within, you get even more damage. So I think that's pretty broken. You can go check out the German Spy video where he did like 3,000-4,000 damage just to Smoke with Dark Beat and Pursuers, Laggy Pursuers. I think that was pretty broken. Yeah, it's pretty broken. This guy almost fucked me up. I've never fucked up this much with this guy. I've tried to Katy Perry him. He's like, fuck you, asshole, sit down. And, damn it, I didn't record when I killed Havel, because I fucking Katy Perry'd the fuck out of him with the Hornet Ring. Got that secret animation for it, where you get that bonus animation and you do a lot of more damage. So it's really cool for backstabbing Katy Perry. And go kill the butcher's asshole dog. By the way, those are female if you didn't know that. It was revealed in a Japanese developer interview. I believe most of you know that anyways, if you watch E&B. He's covered that many times. Oh my god, fuck you table, or whatever that was. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with Mr. Butcher because has pathing down. I don't know where he goes if that door's open. That'd be a cool experiment to do once. Open that door and then get him to do there and de-aggro and find him somewhere down in the fucking tunnel there. I have no clue where he walks off to. Would be interesting to find out. Now I'm gonna go rescue Pyro Bro. Don't speak Norwegian. So I can get more Pyromancy Flames or gloves that I don't really need, but force of habit. Because if I stop doing it, I might forget it in a playthrough. And yes, I don't like the first 2 playthroughs. I usually do like everything. You know, get all the fires, keep your souls, rescue everyone, blah 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 blah. I even kill all the firekeepers before I go through New Game Plus, because I get their firekeeper souls if I miss something, and I can get +7 at least when I get into New Game Plus 1 right at the beginning. I have +6 and I get +7 if I fucked up, because you can get +7 in the end of it anyways without fucking up if you have Firelink Shrine still. I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah. But it's gonna be tricky though, because I want to do Dark Moon Covenant and get the 2-to-1 magic ratio or adjustment or whatever it is. After giving them, you can go look it up at the Dark Souls Wiki. It is Really want to try that out. I don't know how much more damage you'll get. Probably around 200, I guess. Just a guesstimate. I don't like these guys because they always drop down upon me and annoy the fuck out of me. Don't like that asshole either with torches. Dreadling with torches are fucking dangerous. Don't ever underestimate them. They'll fucking kill you. Am I talking from experience? Maybe. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't want to get invaded. So. And we got invaded as I got summoned. Nice. Good job there, bro. Because we're just trying to get through this area. Right now, we're not even, like, we're just trying to get through areas. That's what we do. Like, I don't know why we summon each other at bonfires anymore. We should just meet each other by the boss door and do like that. And did he just teleport in? What the f? That's a graphics fit bug. Because you couldn't see him there. Lol. Nice, what's up? Well, you're throwing lightning spears at him. Cool. Yeah, he's got Pyromancy Glove in his hand right now. Yeah, I casted Dracowalker Piece, which would make him slow, but I didn't get close enough. So he pulled into the rat corner, and I just started spamming lightning spears at him, which is pretty gay. I believe Sabo would have handled it. Anyway, he didn't take any damage. Killing asshole rats. Oh, wow. He was under-leveled. What is newbie power? That's why I don't like low levels, because they usually use Pyromancy. And it's hard to tell, because it has a really high base damage. Scaling? The sailing. I think the scaling of Pyromancy is pretty bad. At least you use Crown of Dusk and that stupid ring and Power Within, and then use Pyromancy, because then you can get stupid numbers. Ridiculous numbers. And you have higher intelligence and a plus 15 or plus 15 plus 5 Pyromancy spell. I just see if I could throw lightning spear through there, and obviously you couldn't do that. Why would I think you could do that? You can't even shoot arrows through like fucking in certain areas of this game. You can't even shoot arrows over ledges or edges or fences or whatever, or shoot in between. So why would you be able to throw lightning spear or shoot arrows through fucking, you know, bars? Obviously. I try to pull aggro here, and these giant asshole rats, if they get buffed and you're alone, and they can stagger, one-hit stagger you pretty easily, and just stagger, cheap shot you to death. I got pissed off at this guy and said fuck you. And you can get cheesed that way pretty easily by these rats. So my advice is, don't bomb rush them, pull them one by one with a bow or a lightning spear or whatever, sorcery, soul arrow. Hey Dirty, you just logged on. Nice. What was I even speaking about? I do not know. Quite frankly, don't know. Oh, I tried to throw. I tried to throw the sorcerer's ragdoll thingy majig off the ledge, cause last time I hit him with a lightning spear and he did like a backflip off the edge. It just flew. It was funny as shit. You should have seen it. No, I wasn't recording. Unfortunately, I never record when that shit happens. It is lame. That's why I just should record all the time, because I do have the hard drive space, and the Hauppauge HD PVR2 that I have is excellent for recording a lot, because it compromises everything. The recordings are really, they take almost no space at all, compared to Fraps, which take fucking a lot of space, which I should probably go use DxTory for instead, or whatever it's called. And that's an asshole giant rat, and he fucked me up, I think. Yeah. That was one hit. It would have killed me in 2 hits. But, you know, I distracted him. Shabu just fucked him up the ass. Dropping down on him. Won't one-shot him anymore. Unless you have, like, a badass motherfucking critical strike weapon. I don't know. Usually, I'd still drop down there, because then Kurt gets triggered. But the host got to do it, so I can go unlock the shortcut for is this Sabuman. And not that we need to unlock the shortcut, because we're not going to die on the boss. What could possibly go wrong, right? 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 Nothing can possibly go wrong. Asshole rats. By the way, this is a good area to go farm humanity, but you already knew this, so I don't know why I'm saying it. And Eye of Death if you want to go kill the frogs. Especially if they have paladin armor, because it's got high curse resistance, so you don't get cursed, even though I've never been cursed in this game, ever. That's a lie. I've been cursed once, and it was on the PC version. It was See the Scaleless. The first... You know, because the first time you gotta die, see the spoiler alert. First time you gotta die against Seath the Scaleless, and nice Kirk. You just come out the most obvious spot that can just black stab you, and then he can just fuck you up. It was on PC against Seath the Scaleless, the first time where you have to die against him, and I knew this already because I played Xbox and blah blah blah. Beat that game many times, and then the PC version came out, and I bought it for PC. Played through it, got to Seath, and you know, I didn't have the foundation that I used to have, but what I mean is I took off all my armor because I was a greedy bastard, and I put my Ring of Sacrifice on, and I think it glitched because it didn't work. The Ring of Sacrifice didn't work. I got cursed and lost everything, and I had to go up to see the Scalers and get it back afterwards. Which sucked, because I had to get out of there without dying. I don't know, it was weird. Let me know if anything like that's happened to you guys on the PC. It was Ring of Sacrifice. It was not Rare Ring of Sacrifice. It was the yellow one. And now we're doing that Chandler Trollolol dance, which is just absolutely hilarious. It's a nice buff. You get some more extra damage. I don't understand why I'm quicker. I'm usually always quicker than him, buffing up. And I should buff up later than him, because I'm the Phantom. It's so annoying. I always should buff up first. But I always somehow manage to beat him most of the time. Like, I'd say 90-80% of the time. Well, that's a big difference, but still, I beat him in that. Not that it matters, but... Still, you know, look at all the health I lost because I don't have the Bellering, Lingering, Dragon Crush Ring, or whatever it's fucking called. The one that I'm just trying. Oh! And I get fucked up. I tried to bait that attack and I got insta-gibbed. And Sabo got pushed in that corner and he's trying to kill him. Yeah. Well, if it wasn't Dark Souls, you couldn't die. But yes, he killed him, and now we're killing him in my world. So, he died pretty quickly, anyways. And now I took my Tori's armor on too, just because I, try to look badass. It is a really cool looking armor piece, but it's not, I'd say Dark Wraith armor is a little bit better, and that armor's that cool. And what the fuck, splash damage? Look at the damage. Look at you hit him in the head, his head starts wiggling, and you get shit ton of damage. Then you just have to get the fuck out of his way. And you can run around, get in the standard dragon position fighting stance behind his ass. And that's how quickly you can deal with the gaping penis. And you get the Blighttown key, and you go down to Blighttown, and you kill Quailag. Did not